Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now, we are expecting to hear from President Trump coming up within the next couple hours, but until then, do want to give you the news we have out of the newsroom, starting with a story out of Kinston, where a woman has been arrested after an argument escalated and led to a stabbing. Now, on Friday after 8 a.m., Kinston police officers were called to a reported disturbance with a possible stabbing. Now, when officers arrived at the residence, they made contact with the victim and 26-year-old Tyshika Coward. During their investigation, officers learned that an argument escalated between the two when Coward allegedly confronted the victim and stabbed him in the abdomen with a butcher knife. The victim was taken to UNC Lenoir Healthcare for medical treatment. Coward was arrested and charged with assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury. Warrants say she was also charged with possession of marijuana. She was taken to the Lenoir County Jail and posted a $1,500 bond. And now we want to turn our attention to the ongoing war in Iran. NBC's Richard Engel has more on the latest.
This morning, 3 American fighter jets crashing in Kuwait. U.S. officials saying the crews all survived and that the jets were mistakenly shot down by Kuwaiti air defenses in a friendly fire incident during active combat with Iran. It is also in Kuwait where the United States suffered its first casualties in this rapidly expanding war. 2 U.S. officials telling NBC News yesterday that at least 3 American service members were killed and 5 seriously wounded by an Iranian attack. President Trump acknowledged the deaths and said the war would continue until all its objectives are achieved.
We pray for the full recovery of the wounded and send our immense love and eternal gratitude to the families of the fallen, and sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is.
Israel and the United States are pounding Iran around the clock, targeting its military and leadership, killing Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The Pentagon saying the U.S. so far has hit around 1,000 targets. And there are civilian casualties. Iran says more than 100 were killed in a strike on a girls' school in Iran. The U.S. military says it's looking into the report. And in Israel, at least 9 people were killed by an Iranian ballistic missile in the town of Beit Shemesh, outside of Jerusalem. Iran is firing at Israel and across the Middle East. Bahrain, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates among the countries that reported new attacks just this morning. An oil tanker set on fire off the coast of Oman. And now the pro-Iranian militant group Hezbollah has joined the war as well, firing rockets overnight from Lebanon into northern Israel. Israel returning fire, killing several dozen people, according to Lebanon's health ministry.
And again, that was Richard Engel reporting. We now turn to your weather forecast, and we do have some rain showers that'll be pushing their way across the east at times today. I think most of the rain that we are going to be seeing here over the next 2 days will occur overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. But we could have a few light raindrops maybe fall a little bit ahead of schedule. We're not looking again at any sort of crazy downpours, but a few light showers will be possible both today, tonight, and into tomorrow morning. Right now, the main area of rain that we are going to be tracking is the rain showers you're seeing over Boone, extending up towards Bristol, Tennessee, even into more western Virginia. Now, all of that rain, again, is going to push its way towards eastern North Carolina, but a little bit closer to home. Again, you are noticing some light raindrops coming down across really Wake County and extending its way towards Nash County. Here's kind of a zoomed-in look of exactly what we've got going on here in the east. Most of us, again, dry, and most of us will stay dry for today, but a few of us will pick up a few light rain showers. Current air temperatures right now reading in the mid to upper 40s. We do have a few registering the low 50s along the coast. We've got 53 degrees in Stumpy Point, along with Cape Hatteras, 51 degrees right now in Beaufort, 49 in New Bern, as well as Oriental and Swan Quarter. Now, a northeasterly wind going to do a pretty good job of keeping us cooler than average today. Normal this time of year is right around the low 60s. Well, we are looking at a northeasterly breeze at 7 to 15 miles an hour that's going to keep our temperatures in the low 50s coming up today. About 10 degrees cooler than our seasonal average. Now, cloud cover is also going to be sticking with us through today and into tomorrow. May see a little bit of some sunshine by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon. But for today, as we get later and later into the afternoon, we're only going to see more and more cloud cover build over the east. That will eventually come with some rain showers as well. Those raindrops will likely roll in overnight tonight into the early hours tomorrow. 42 degrees by 7 a.m. turns to 50 degrees by 10. But then we really start to warm up quickly thanks to winds shifting from the northeast to the south. That and then a little bit of sunshine, your air temperatures can take off. And that's exactly what we're expected to happen coming up tomorrow afternoon. Low 60s by 1, mid 60s between 3, 4, and 5 p.m. So here's a look at your full 8-day forecast. And again, tonight into tomorrow is going to be our best opportunity for catching some raindrops. Not looking at a ton of rain, but every little bit counts when you're dealing with a drought. So 40% chance of rain tonight into tomorrow morning. Good news. Then we're going to be warming up, fully feeling like spring is here as we head more so into tomorrow. But then by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, mid 70s on Wednesday, turn to the low 80s by Thursday and Friday, and we maintain partly to mostly sunny skies. Now, overnight lows as we head through this week are going to end up quite a bit warmer than our seasonal norm. Overnight lows usually this time of year sit right around the 40-degree mark. We're going to be there tonight, but over the following several nights, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, all in the low 60s, which match our average high for this time of year. So there's going to be quite a bit of warmth present in the east. If you're looking to get outside and enjoy some nice warm weather, we're going to have it for you as we head into the tail end of this week. Well, that's all we have time for today's 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. Again, we will have words and comments from the president coming up later on today. It's expected to go on at around 11, could end up a little bit later in the day, but do want to give you guys that heads up that the president is planning to speak on the war in Iran. We'll have more news coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Monday.